All right, folks, we're joined by former UFC light heavyweight champ and former UFC 12 tournament champion, Vitor Belfort. How you doing, Vitor?
Oh man, doing amazing. Just finishing the workout here.
All right. If you notice, when I introduced you by your former accolades. You've yet to fight at one championship, and we're waiting. But once you do, of course, we'll call you a one championship heavyweight. I think you want to compete at heavyweight over there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I want
How's
to
it
do
looking
heavyweight.
now? Now that things are starting to open up a little bit, when do you think you'll finally make your debut over there?
Man, I'm hoping soon. I'm kind of putting my training, just keeping shape, and I think as you start to aging, you understand that sometimes it's just doing the little things a lot, not a lot of things, a little. So that's what I have been doing lately.
Are you looking to just have big fights against other accomplished fighters like yourself, or are you gunning for Brandon Vera in the title?
We see, I think it's taking one fight at a time, and I'm looking to do, to do great things. It's nice to see that me coming back, bringing a lot of guys back like Mike Tyson. So I'm excited to. I believe that people that really paved their wave, they still got it. Just gotta have a lifestyle and be positive. And I believe that the market is looking for guys like us that made the sport what it is. And I'm looking to put things together. Put big fight that really can make a mark on cross boxing with MMA. And I'm looking to do a lot of great things. And I think one championship is the place to embrace things that can become great for the fans.
Yeah, I saw the interview you did recently with my colleague Danny Segura from MMA Junkie, and it sounds like you're ready to go. It's just that COVID-19 slowed the process down. But I heard what you said about, maybe some other big names, and I got three names for you, Vitor. Can I play matchmaker real quick for you?
Come on, please do, man. I like that.
All right, here we go. You beat two of them, and you lost to one of them, but they're all big names. They're all former champions. Is one. He works for one championship. So I think this would be big for the one championship family. Two, Tito Ortiz. You guys fought a close fight once here in Las Vegas. I was actually at the fight. Some people thought you won the fight. I'm sure you thought you won the fight. And then the last one would be, of course, and you hear it all the time, Vanderlei Silva. I would love to see maybe one of those three or two of those three or all of them. I'll pick all of them. And Brandon Vera. I think that'd be four big fights for Vitor Belfort and for one championship.
I agree 100%. I will add one more. I will add Anderson Silva if there will be possible. If I could
Yeah,
add,
of course.
I would add
Anderson
one more.
Silva.
So that would be a good. And I think as you start understand that when what we did for the sport, we got to put the politics behind and just kind of and hoping the promoters can be open to do this kind of cross fighting and just give to the fans. They deserve it.
Well, I think Anderson still has two fights left on a contract. He just had a surgery, so we'll leave him last. But the other ones are free to fight for one championship, if I understand it correctly. I don't know if they're locked to any contracts, so those would be big.
Even if they are, it's this, man. You got to understand that it's all about the fans. As a promoter, that's the way I see it. As a promoter, you're looking for something that, guys that paved their way, they deserve to do fights that going to increase, not just the viewership, but also the value for the organization, but also for the sports.
I agree, Vitor. Another thing that I saw that you did was very cool. The other day, you hit me out of nowhere here with this one. You put a tweet and you said you think Henry Cejudo might actually be looking at a Conor McGregor angle. I hadn't thought of that. What made you think of that?
I just think you know what I mean. Like a guy like him, people don't realize how it is. It's difficult to become champion in UFC, but also it's very hard to become a wrestling gold medalist. So I think he accomplished. You cannot, no one can deny that. He not just accomplished the two titles, but he defended the two titles, and now it's time for him to looking for, making big money. And I think if I was his agent, that would be the fight to make it. Winning and losing, man. He's a winner. Doesn't matter. So, and that the fight that will make sense. That was a fight that everyone would like to see. It a gold medalist, two times, defending two belts, and no one did that in UFC yet. So he did it, and not better way to live and to come back with a big contract, with a big fight.
Vitor, I want to ask you a question about when you make your debut at one championship. A guy that's done so much in the sport, fought for so many different organizations, different rule sets. Can a guy like you, fighting for the first time there under that banner, could you even get a little bit of nervousness,
Oh yeah,
jitters
oh yeah.
into you?
Hey, I don't know nobody who doesn't get nervous to jump in to fight another man, even if it's weak, whatever, man. You if you're fighting another man, you gotta be nervous. That's not excitement on that. Whoever said it is, man, that person is negligent. So you gotta be prepared to face another man, and it's a very tough job. You gotta be prepared, and if you're not, you're not a professional. You gotta be professional to do what we do.
Because of the experience that you have and all of the organizations that you fought under, the rule sets, if you had the opportunity, if there was Belfort Fighting Championship, what rule set do you like the most and do you feel is the most effective?
I think what people like it's action. So I have I have I'm really looking forward to put mixing these two sport together. Is called pulling the boxing and the martial arts together in a very fashion way. I have been dreaming to merge these two sport in one, and I have the recipe, and I think one is willing to put that together, and that's what I'm really hope for, that will be able to be accomplished in a place like one. It's where everyone, it's evolving. That's they're always bringing the the news for the sports, and they bringing the the most unique things that people fall in love with. And I think right now everyone's kind of following what one is doing, because they're very big in the streaming. And so one is revolutionary. They have the circle, they have the ring, they have the Muay Thai with little gloves, they have submission. So merging these two sport in one, we're bringing you bring fights that never happen. Man, this is a dream fight. So in one setting of rules, that where people will be able to fight and bring the excitement and what fans like. And that's what I think we all, as a fighter, people want to see finishes. People want to see art, and of course they will be able to do grappling. So if you are really looking forward to that kind of martial art aspect that we brought. When we came, it was martial art versus martial art. It was boxing versus jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu versus karate. So that was what makes the sport unique. And then the sport becomes so professional, everyone knows everything. But let's say that the biggest two combat sport in the world is boxing and MMA. If you can combine in one rule setting, you'll be able to make big fights that would revolutionary the market.
Vitor, it's always great to catch up with you. We follow you on social media, so love seeing your family. We want to wish you the best of health to you, your family, your friends, your teammates. Let's get through COVID-19, and maybe later this summer it'll be your debut out in one championship. Can't wait to cover it. It's been great catching up with you, and thanks for the time.
Man, thank you, man. It's so good to see you. You look like you're not aging. You look like a very fine wine, my friend. So yeah, you look good, and I appreciate, man. You've been covering the sport. I could not thank you enough for what you guys putting so much sacrifice, not just yourself but your family. and I appreciate what you have done. I'm right here right now at my gym, my fitness gym called Belfort Fitness Lifestyle. If you guys one day, you guys here in Miami, I'm gonna show around. So of course we have some social distance here, but I really appreciate. So I was just finished training here. Here's the bag area. We got the air bikes. We got the
Wow.
weights over here. You see?
Man, that looks cool.
So this is my boxing trainer here. Hey, this MMA Junkie.
All right.
How you doing? All
There's
right.
Santos in the house.
So tell them I'm doing good.
Vito's working, man. Vito's working. The hands
All
are
right.
looking good, brother.
We ready to go, no?
Yeah, Vito's hands looking good.
You Skinny, and this is David, my son, the quarterback, the future, the first QB
All
from
right.
Brazil.
Nice. Good to see you guys. You got a good looking gym, Vitor.
Oh man, when you
we'll
come
stop by
here,
one time.
come. I'm gonna put you some good workout for you. But I
All right.
appreciate, man, for everything you have done for my sport.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
God
Take
bless you,
care.
man. Take care. Bye.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.